What's up guys, the Bobcat here and welcome back to Slay the Spire. Last time we played as the Silent and we got to the Awakened one, I think? Or we may have died earlier than that, I don't remember. But we're going on to the Defect. So, let's get started. Who knows, maybe this will be the run in which we actually win for once. Well, interesting choices. You know what? Give me the rare card. Ooh. Yes. The Echo form was also very tempting. However, an electrodynamics, you can't say no to that. Okay. Let's see. Can we hit up the most question marks? This path looks good. Can go to a shop, or we can go to 2 elites. Maybe not, but we'll see how we do. I mean, we have an electrodynamics. I shouldn't have done that. So, fighting the Sentinels isn't going to be a problem. I think they're called Sentinels. I don't remember what they're called exactly, but you know the ones I mean. The ones that give you fill your deck with dazes. Okay, interesting choices. Claw, Streamline Glacier. Oh, very good. Give me a Glacier. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have done that. You know what? Give me Regret. Okay, well, Electro Strike. I took the Glacier for more of a late game thing. Can I kill? No. Saw block. There we go. Oh, he's not dead yet. Never mind. Now he is. Ooh. You give me some good options. I'll take an auto shields. Though that consume was very tempting. We do actually need something to make the consume work. I should have dual cast there actually. That would have made a lot more sense. Save me some damage. Oops. I'll take a sweeping beam. I don't want the deck to get too chunky. We know what happens when the deck gets a bit too full. Hopefully I'm not too far away from the microphone. I doubt I am. Considering this microphone is extremely good at picking up my voice. Now, something else I was thinking about, but I've just forgotten. What was I going to say? I think I was going to talk about... What do you call it? Get rid of that. Let's do strikes. One of the events I want to go for. So there's an event on the first floor, which is why I'm aiming for some of the question marks, that will let us get the odd mushroom. That will allow us to... no, it'll reduce how much vulnerability does to us. Now this isn't really useful till... Oh, give me that clockwork souvenir. I'm glad we took doubt, or regret even. Anything I want? Yeah, not really a blizzard. I think I'll just leave it. And the other two were backpack and strawberry. Alas, no luck. What we got? Well, give me the sapphire key in that case. Elite time. Okay, gremlin knob. Not the one I was hoping for, I'll be honest. I was hoping for the Sentinels. Not the worst one though, just kind of sucks. Do that, minimize some of the damage. Don't like fighting this guy. Not when we have lots of skills. You know what, Glacier me. Hopefully we'll be able to get him. Well, maybe not. But that's not exactly what you want to see, a big 36 hit. Oh, great. Thank you for showing up, Dualcast. There we go. Okay, interesting. I haven't seen that one before, symbiotic virus. Cool. I'll take a leap. Maybe I should take in the consume, actually, considering, you know, what do you call it? What... Ugh, I can't speak. I should have probably taken the consume because the consume is a rarer card. That's what I wanted to say. Electrodynamics, please. Not that it matters. You know what? I'll take a streamline. Electrodynamics? Oh, come on. Okay, fine. No electrodynamics for me. There it is. Oh, I'll take another leap. We're up to 18 cards already, which is not ideal. Nice to see you again. These would be wonderful to take. However, our options are limited, so I'll take that self-repair. Okay, no event. As I stated earlier, the event I wanted was the mushroom event, where you get to stomp on the mushrooms. In fact, I don't think I ever finished that thought. But yeah, that's the one I was after. The mushrooms. That'd be worth it. I mean, it's good, certainly, but... let's just do that instead. Try and block some of the damage. Took 8 damage already, though. Excellent. Might as well do that. Now I just need a bias cognition. That's also why I got really excited about the Clockwork Souvenir. Because a bias cognition is going to be wonderful. Provided we draw it first turn. Oh gee, thanks. Well, actually it didn't matter. Tropic Brew? I'll skip it. Give me that rest. Okay. Well, it's a pretty strong start, I'd say. Electrodynamics is going to do wonders. If we can get dual cast. Okay, thank God. We can dual cast the Dark Orb, which will do a huge amount. Excellent. Splitting with 45. One's attacking. It's fine. Let's recursion. Depending on what we draw, we might be able to kill them all. I'll just do that. Well, they're both splitting, but again, the lightning is doing absolute wonders. That's a terrible turn. I probably should have gone for a kill, actually, rather than... well, I don't think he had a kill anyway. Not that it matters, we'll heal up to full at the end of this fight anyway, so... I guess at the end it doesn't make any difference. Do I want that Dex potion, actually? I'll keep it. Bias Cognition, yes please. Ooh. Do not want the Frozen Core. I think that's probably one of the worst upgrades for the relics you can get. Which means Lizard Tail or Cursed Key. Give me the Cursed Key. I like having more energy. Okay, it's the Collector. It's good to know. We need a rest site, so where's the most rests? So that's 2 on this path, 3, 4. Looks good to me. Oh, not you. Of course it's you though, why wouldn't it be? We drew both our leaps right away as well, which doesn't help. Or recursion, why not? Doesn't do a whole lot for us. Auto shields, self-repair. You know what, give me that as well. Minimise the damage. In fact, if we get... I mean, might as well. Block potion. Be nice, but I think what we've got is better. I'll take a stack. It's higher defense. Shelled Parasite. Wonderful to see you. definitely do it that way. In fact, I can do it again because I forgot we had excess energy thanks to Cursed Key. I think Cursed Key is probably one of the better relics you can get. Yeah, why not? At least boss relics. Because the curse from the chest isn't the end of the world by any stretch of the imagination. Sure. Be nice if I could have broken his shield a bit more, but what can you do? Until I get Bias, can't do much. Of course, Bias as well is the last card in my deck. But that's why I wanted that Clockwork Souvenir. Because Bias Cognition Clockwork Souvenir is perhaps the best combination you can get. It's also why I wanted a... Sure. Why I wanted a... What's it called? Take my Swift Potion. Runic Dodecahedron. Oh, we can make that work. Okay, let's try and finish that sentence this time around. What a terrible draw. That's why I wanted Core Surge. That's what it was called. I just realised because we... Oh. Because we had the artifact, we're not Sneckoed. Unfortunately, we took a big hit there. No thanks to... No thanks to the fact that we had no defense. Be nice if we could have got a bit more lock on there, but that works. It's nice to heal 7 each combat. Sure, I'll take an FTL. Mostly because it's just card draw. Definitely want that. Speaking of card draw. Well, recursion, strike, strike. That electrodynamics and 2 leaps would be great. Well, we've got a bias cognition, so I can't complain too much. Defend, unstack. Which is that? 6, 12, 18? Why not? Probably could have actually got a strike off there, but... eh. Bullseye on you, FTLU, Streamline. Let's defend. Of course, the cards I need are all, again, at the bottom of the pile. Do that. Auto Shield Dual Cast. Excellent. You know, an early genetic algorithm isn't a bad idea. I'll take a Ball Lightning. And give me that key. I wanted to fight that elite, but at the same time, best not to push our luck. Well, I know what I'm taking here. That melt is tempting, actually, as well. I'll take them both. Can't say no to a melter. Guess we're going this way. I don't want a smith. Electro channels 3, which is alright. Give me that bias. It's probably not the best target, but it's not a bad one. Do I want to fight that? It could be the Taskmasters, which would be fine. I'll risk it. Oh, I got regrets. Well, hey, got 2 upgrades. It's the Gremlin Leader. Fair enough. That's not the end of the world at all. I'll save it. And hope I get what I need next turn. I was hoping for an Electrodynamics. Nope, just got the exact wrong card. And I'm taking a whole bunch of damage. Well. Oh, you wretched thing. Completely whiffed. That's never what you want. Let's get that out. I think I have to pop both of these and this. Oh great, Gambler's Brew. How useful. Well, that'd have been nice earlier. That's useless. I think I'm dead. God damn it. That were going so well. God, the card draw completely screwed me. I'm actually upset about that. We're only 16 minutes in as well. Might as well restart, but I hope we get another good run like that. Because that was such a perfect run. Oh, I've got impatience. Last time I got impatience, I sacked the run. Just because I didn't see the point in having it. I'm genuinely upset about that. Of all the cards I could have drawn, drew an auto shield when it were too late. Well, at least I can do that. Oh yeah, great. Now I have no defense for next turn. You can hear how upset I am in my voice. I know for a fact my voice has changed drastically all of a sudden. I sound extremely, well, displeased. Well, at least we didn't take any damage for it. Take a leap. Leaps are really strong. You know what? I will remove a card. Get lost, Impatience. That's what I think of you. You know what's funny? I did the same thing last time and felt regret at the decision. Because it may have come in useful later. Of course my orbs screw me again as well. Love it when they just miss. Such a one. Oh. Could have gone for the kill there. Self-repair, thank you. I also wasn't paying attention to where the boss was, which we needed to fight, which means we've completely missed it. Because I was that upset. Oh yeah, another wonderful turn. Okay, just calm down, take a deep breath, relax a little bit. Just try and rebuild. I don't see much going for us on this run already because we basically got nothing to start off with, which sucks. We're getting some cards though. We're going up that way so we can afford to just grab the key now. Gonna have to fight the elite on the next floor. Not ideal. Of course, this is combat. It's these guys as well. Once we killed one of them already, but still. Throw out a block. There's only so much self-repair can do. Should have gone for the double block actually, but oh well. Fruit juice. Fruit juice is actually good. Because it gives us extra health. Sure. Wonderful. You give me gold-plated cables. That's a pretty good relic. It's a free loop. Oh god, I'll take the key, because we can get gold-plated cables in a shop. It'd be nice if I'd have gotten that extra 100 gold rather than a useless relic like Impatience. Yeah. How ironic that I got the card Impatience, and that's exactly how I'm feeling. Very impatient. It's real hard to come back from when you get Clockwork Souvenir and Electrodynamics on like the first floor, because that's basically just setting up for victory there. But no, screwed it. Got unlucky with draw. Must be what it's like to gamble. You've got everything in your favour, and then something you just don't get what you need and you lose everything. Take a sweeping beam, why not? I'll take the shop. Well, let's just rebuild, I guess. I'd have liked some of those other ones, certainly. No? I don't get that event. It's such a weird event. It's like here, you can lose a card and gain the exact same card. I should have played a defend and not taken that 3 damage, but oh well. I could always throw that fire potion at him. We've got him though, so nothing to worry about. Well, we have a yeah, I'll take a consume because we have a capacitor. And I'll even upgrade that consume because we get more for our money. No reason to rest because we've got a regen potion we can use. So, slime boss again. Well, may as well start off with that. Was that consume more expensive than I thought? Must have been. Oh, I mucked it up. Was meant to play Streamline. Well, guess we're taking an absolute beating this turn. How much will that be? 22? Maybe we'll get lucky. Take him down. That will take him down enough. We could fire potion. Well, thanks. What a wonderful selection of cards you have given me. Oh no, we did interrupt him. Well, in that case, I'll toss that as well. That way, when he splits, we don't have to... Well, they're on a lower health. That's what I meant to say. I'm liking that consume. It's not quite a bias. However, it's arguably just as good, if not better. Of course, it hits the wrong target. Oh, we interrupted him though, so never mind. Let's hit that one. Just go for the defense. In fact, again, I didn't need to. Why am I so bothered about defending on the final boss? Oh, final boss of the first floor. It's completely meaningless because we heal up to full anyway. We're not even on Ascension yet. So me defending on the first floor boss is meaningless, as I just said. I need to stop doing that. I'll take a buffer. I want that crown. I'll do it. Okay, where's the elites? Oh, it's up there. I'm not liking that path, but we don't have much choice, do we? Oh, great, the birds. At least we got the consume out early. However, we don't have an electro, so that puts us in a rough situation. Well, buffer isn't going to do a lot for me. Let's be honest. Because obviously these guys all hit for 1 damage at a time. Do that. Why not? Excellent. Block all that. That went a lot better than I expected. Is it even worth playing that? Didn't matter. Another regen, do I want? Sure. Oh, at least I got Regal Pillow out of it. Well, might as well start off strong. At least partially. There's that consume. Be nice to have it. You know what, I'll buffer. Because the frost is going to give us enough defense anyway. There's the consume. Get that for next turn. If we can get inserter, that'd be nice. Do that. Do that. Yeah, thanks to that consume, we almost don't need to play any blocks. At least at the moment. And it's an almost, it's not quite a definitive. Need another capacitor, I think. Well, I'm starting to come back around to this run. Oh, thank God. Good face. Okay, well, I'm not liking this. Buffer ain't gonna do anything for me. So it's meaningless for me to play it. Because obviously these guys are attacking. Quick, well, they've got lots of attacks they're doing. Melter, not useful on this fight. I just need that capacitor. And I was going to say then that glacier. Well, we got one of them. Just not the other one. Well, better to go defense, I think. That's not what you want to see. Might as well do that. Minimise the damage. We have an elite fight after this, after all. Okay, fair enough. That was the turn, certainly. Sure. Because ultimately, it doesn't do anything, except give us more block. Let's not play that. I think we've got him. Well, we certainly have now. Yeah, sure, upgraded stack is pretty good. Okay. You three, great. Not the worst lot to fight, certainly. Let's deal with that guy at the back first. The only problem is I would have liked to have had electrodynamics for this. Well, consume. Am I willing to take the damage just to get... I'll get the streamlined out. I want to get rid of this guy because he entangles us, though that guy probably makes more sense considering he's putting wounds in our deck. Of course we don't draw, you know, any of those cards till the last lot. This is a very painful fight, so I'm going to pop that potion. Probably should have done that a lot sooner. Let's do that. Ugh. Where did this metallic... Oh, I was going to say it came from because we're fighting the elite variants. That's where it came from. I was like, where did this metallicize of theirs come from? Okay, not taking any damage. Though we've got like 4 wounds now in our deck, which is, you know, about as ideal as it sounds. As in, not very. Oh, thank God we got him. It's one less to worry about. Start working on that guy. Nice to see self-repair. Minimise the damage again, because our pathway is not looking good for the future. I mean, to be fair, it's not looking bad either. You know what? I will do this. We lose 2 block every turn, but we gain more damage. I'll just buffer. We finally managed to chop through him. Oh, I could have FTL'd, but oh well. Pear, excellent. Fruit juice, even better. I'll take an upgraded melter. I'm almost tempted to go after that other... What do you call it? That other fight. Block. But after this fight, I think I'm going to just, you know, accept what I have and move on. Not pushing my luck like I did last time. Because we all know how that ended. As in very poorly. Okay, well, definitely want to play that. Can afford to do this. Be nice if I drew any of those cards, but once again, have to wait. Glacier, Ball Lightning. I mean, there's no reason not to play it, to be honest. He isn't healing yet either, which means, depending on what we can draw... Hopefully he's dead. Just need another capacitor now. And I'd feel very comfortable. Why not? In fact, that worked out pretty well. Excellent. Not for me. Let's avoid the boss. Oh. I said I wanted to avoid a fight. Not get a new one. With one arguably even worse. Yeah, still taking damage, sadly. At least there's the consume, which is nice. We'll just beat on him as much as possible. Well, nice to see stack. Yeah, I could have done that in a different order, actually, and save myself 1 damage. Should have done that in a different order as well, but... oh well. Return your hand this turn. That's actually not a bad card. I'll take it. Deck's getting a little chunky again. Okay, Gremlin Horn's good. Let's go up through here. It's a bit more combat than I'd like. Sure. Read me this and get me Nuri's Codex. Well, give me that plated armor. Use that right away. Didn't want to do that. Take an innate. Well, a boot sequence, not an innate. Innate is what the card is. I can't pop him, sadly. Can do that though. I'll take a Ball Lightning. Because by the time the electrodynamics comes around, it wouldn't be worth anything. I mean, it might have done, but... well, there's that Ball Lightning. Or at least a Ball Lightning. We don't know for sure which one that was. You know what? Another boot sequence. Why? Because it's free. That's why. Of course, I rolled my capacitor away. And of course, I don't get any sort of defense this turn. So I'm left out to dry. Sure. Well, there it is. Be nice to play that consume, but oh well. Hopefully we can kill him next turn, depending on what we draw. Thank God we're not dead. So I'm pretty sure we were quite close. Good thing we got that self-repair out as well. I'll take an upgraded claw. Let's rest. Thank you, Regal Pillow. I forgot we picked that up. Okay. Oh, calipers. I think I want that runic capacitor. And I think that's going to be it. Actually, what boss is it? That's the bronze automaton. Oh, I can't take any of those anyway. Never mind. Okay. Please be something easy. Okay. We have Melter for this exact reason. Depending on what we draw, actually. Well, I say draw. Depending on... ugh, no luck. Because if it hit that guy, it would have absolutely been wonderful. Alas, no luck. Consume. Just skip it. I'm not sure what I would have preferred in terms of cards. Thank you, Melter. That's why Melter is perhaps one of the best cards you can get. And that Runic Capacitor is certainly going to help out so much. Let's not take anything else. What boss is it again? It's that guy. He has Hyper Beam. I don't like Hyper Beam, so I'm going to rest. Well, I'd say that's an okay first turn. Sure, I'll put another Glacier in because we just drew ours. Speak of the devil. We'll just do it on you. Sure, another charge battery is always good. I took my buffer, that's fine. Yeah, it's kind of a shame. Auto Shields is certainly a good card. Why not? Just play all that. Sure, defrag. I'm liking Neo Risk Codex, honestly. I think it's paying out quite well. Well, I can play everything, so I might as well. Sure. Ah, oh, no luck. I was hoping to kill that guy. What is that, defrag? No reason to play that, to be honest. Sure, I'll get them both out. Why not? As tempted as it may seem, I'm not going to. We already have pretty good focus as is, and I would rather not suffer the cruel fate of, what do you call it? In fact, I didn't need to do that because he's going to hit first, so he's just going to hit our buffer. Should have just focused on killing that guy. Regardless. Now, what was I saying? Electrodynamics are going to be worth it. Loop. Guess we'll Glacier. Try and minimise some of that damage. Sure. More focus. No reason to play any of those. Tempting though it may be. Again, I don't really want anything. I'll take an FTL just for the draw. Good lord, he's hitting extremely hard. Well, play all that. Although, again, with all this frost, we're not actually suffering in any way. And thanks to Nilri's Codex, we're actually just getting stronger. This has gone extremely well. I'm liking this run. No. Okay. I don't think we need any more energy, so you know what? I'll take the Eternal Feather. Awakened one. It consumes power, in it? No, it consumes a skill. Capacitors are power. However, I think it'll be fine. Well then. I think we've got something very good going for us. I'm thinking this path. Maybe hit that shop, or maybe start here. Well, nice to see stack at least. Might save us some pain. Not as much as I'd like. Give me a hello world. For every 5 cards in your deck. So we're going to heal what? If we get up to 30, that is. That'll be 6 times 3. 18? That's not bad actually, now I think about it. It's pretty strong actually. Sweeping Beam, why not? give me some card draw. Because again, we are taking a pummeling from these guys. Then again, we pretty much always take a pummeling from these guys. You know what? Hit me up with that. Just block some of this. Oops. Well, why not? We have the orb slots, so we might as well spend them on something. Let's get that out of the way. Let's do that. Core Surge is pretty strong. Give me that artifact. If I get a bias cognition from Nil Risk Codex, even better. Let's focus on that guy. We might get lucky. Hey, we did. Still taking some damage, but it's not the end of the world. Chaos. Okay, Dark Orb. Probably the least useful card we could have drawn. I would have preferred a Plasma, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. I'll consume, I will hit you with that, and I will hit you with that as well. Well, that went well. We don't need another stack. I went the wrong way. Oops. Meant to go that way. Well, it works out to be sort of the same, we just don't get as many nice events. Let's hope that hasn't messed us up too much. I'll take a... You know, give me an Echo Form, why not? Make something happen with it. If we even draw it. Play all that. Sure. You know, provided we don't take any damage, which is, well, we're taking 1. But that's hardly a major concern, considering we healed up for 7. We might not even have to rest at the rest site. Oh, great, you lot. Well, let's do that. I'll take a multicast. Okay, give me a Glacier. No Glacier, but Auto Shields is just as good, I'd say. Gonna drink that energy potion. Core Surge. Oh, they all hit the same target, which is nice. Still aren't seeing that Glacier, which is a crying shame. There's a Streamline. What else do I have? Consume? Why not? Do that. Taking some damage, sadly. A lot of damage, actually. Ooh. There's the Glacier. Nice of it to show up at last. Let's do that. Next turn we can multicast and do a huge amount of damage. In fact, we might kill them all. Thank you for that showing up. Not quite. Though we don't need much to finish him off. There we go. Power Potion. I don't think we need a Beam Cell. What you got for me? Okay. Strong choices. I'm going to actually take this. Because there's a good chance we will play more than... maybe not. Maybe that was a mistake. I don't think we need to rest. 14 damage. Good lord. It's very strong. Now the awakened one does concern me. You know what? Upgrade that self-repair. Oh, great, you lot. Well, actually, not as bad as I'm making it out to be. Because the spiker ain't going to be a problem, thanks to our lightning. It's the exploders that are the problem, if anything. Nice of that to show up. Equilibrium. Let's just do that. I'd rather not rock the boat too much with a sweeping beam. I think we're going to be in for a world of hurt, though. Because I'm not seeing a glacier pop up. Charge battery's nice. Thank God for that. There was no point in doing that. I should have just gone for something else. That's still 30 damage. Shame I couldn't get enough block to actually stop that. Now you show up, don't you? Always shows up when you don't need it. Oh well. Oh, there's another one. Even better. Maybe that multicast wasn't worth it. Well, nice of that to show up as well. Well, lightning's fine. Not going to play anything else. Yeah, I could have done actually. Oh, no, I couldn't. It's got 9 damage on him already. Capacitor. No point in playing anything. Just need to consume. Or something with focus. Play that. Just leave it at that. Let the game run its course at this point. Charge battery for next turn. Maybe I should have picked up a Tempest in there, but depending on what we draw. Well, you know what? Such a pain. Let's get that to the front just in case we get something else, like a multi... What is it called? The multi thing we get previously. Although with this much defense... Okay. Sure. Okay. We're gonna hit that, then fight. Then rest, then 2 fights. So we can always rest there instead. I'll take the 3. Wonderful. Why not? Sure. Take all 3. Okay, symbiotic virus. Completely useless for me. I'll rest up as well. Better to be safe than sorry after all. Man, this run is going on a long time. 50 minutes already. Though we can always knock out 16 of those minutes because, you know, the whole dying at the first hurdle. Well, not dying at the first hurdle at all. We died on the 2nd floor to some elites. That's when it was. There we go. Sure. It's 10 block for 0, so can't exactly complain about it. Is it better... It's going to be a painful turn regardless of what I do. 15. Ouch. Well, there's self-repair, which is nice. It's not worth me mucking around with the Metamorphosis. More unpleasant damage. We are taking a real solid beating here. Be nice if I had some way of activating that Dark Orb. Runic capacitors and dark orbs just do not work together. Do I want to rest or do I continue on? I mean, that's not a bad amount of health. What would I smith though is the question. I'm not sure. Let's just rest. Get up to full. Seeing as though Regal Pillow boost is all the way up. Okay. It's you lot. It's not the end of the world. Buffer, why not? Well, that's not going to help me. Oh, great. Wonderful. No defense in the slightest. Well, there's some at least. Really need the melters to come round. Because if we get the melters, that Spirit Guardian is going to be dead. I can just do this. And that works just fine. Actually, you know, thank God for that secret weapon. Usually I ignore it. Well, as you saw earlier, I just completely glanced over it when we first picked it up. However, I'd say it's worth a decent amount. Sure. This guy's going to be annoying, unless I can draw one of my abilities to reduce damage, or sorry, not reduce damage, neutralize effects that get put on us, but we didn't. So we're taking a absolute beating from this guy, certainly. Ugh. I should have gone for the recursion, actually. Oh, that's nice. Panacea, nice of you to show up. Would have liked you just a little bit earlier. Machine learning. I need those glaciers to come out. Well, Cold Snap is not quite what I was after, but I suppose we can't really be beggars at this point. Oh my god, so much damage. And here's me wanting to avoid taking as much damage for the upcoming boss. Well, I can play both these, so why not? Don't need that. Definitely going to rest. And it's on to the Awakened one. That's not a great first turn. Could be worse, I suppose. Really need those glaciers to come out right away. No luck. What does weak do? Okay, that's what weak does. Excellent. I wasn't sure. Just focus on killing the cultists. Okay. Nice of that to show up as well. Streamlined Glacier. Please draw it. Please. Please. I need it. Thank you. Do I want to play a power though is the question. It's not a major damage increase, so I think we'll live. Though we're already nearly at half health, which is not filling me with confidence. Now fortunately, Consume is a skill, not a power. No point in playing self-repair, let's be honest. It's going to do absolutely nothing for me. Only taking 1 damage there, that's good. Sure, double my energy. I had no attacks. Do that. Why not? Sure. I don't know if he does any debuffs after this fight. I don't remember. But there's nothing wrong with having more defense against debuffs. And if we get ourselves a wonderful, what's it called? A bias cognition, then even better. You know, it just occurred to me, I'm still looking for my my consume to come back. Do I only have one consume in this deck? I thought I had two. No, I only have one apparently. There it is. Do that. Best not to play any of those. Okay. Do that. Leave it. I don't want to play the capacitor, but it's kind of necessary, to be honest. That works out to be fine either way, so do that. Take another FTL. I like the FTLs, just because it's a small amount of damage in a card draw. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. That's a lot of damage I've just noticed coming in. They weren't the best lot of cards to get. I'll take another Equilibrium. 32, okay, so minor damage, all things considered. Do that. Need to stack up a bit more for the next bit of this fight. Sure. In fact, there was no reason to do that because consume doesn't stay around. Good of that to show up right now, because good lord did we need it. Sure. You know, with this much damage coming out, I don't think we need to actually play any more attacks. Just really need to defend. Sure. Why not? That's still 36 damage. But still, we're doing just fine in terms of our health. Sure. Take a machine. Yeah, actually, it's fine because he doesn't get any stronger now. It's more than 27, so we're fine. $15, that's nothing. Just need to play attacks more than anything else. So much for that. Take another ball lightning. We'll admit, our deck's gotten a bit chunky since we started. Well, he's dead. It's the first time in a long time we've beaten the Awakened one. And we're on to the 4th floor. And you know what? This is going extremely well. The boss doesn't get any stronger, so we just need card draw. Just need really, really, really good card draw. Give me... what is the most beneficial? I think an FTL, honestly. Because that'll let us draw an extra card. Or make us more likely to draw an extra card. Well, give me that Cold Snap. And that Compile Driver. And here we go. Well, good to see that right away. It genuinely is. It'd be nice if we'd have drawn some form of defense. Bias Cognition's fine, provided we draw one of our numerous abilities to defend. We didn't, sadly. By defend, I meant reduce not suffer the penalty from bias. We got debuffed. Oh, let's turn around. Oh, good lord. So much damage. Well, self-repair is going to be very handy at least. Let's go that way. Sure. Really need another consume. Well, nice of that to show up. Charge battery. Might as well play that then in that case. Because we're still very close to death. In fact, are we dead? Wow, what a way to end. That's disappointing. That's what happens though. We just didn't get the card draw we needed. If we'd had more consumes, a bit more frost, we could have really made that work. But to say how bad that run started off and how I was feeling, I'd say that was pretty good, all things considered. So, that's going to be it for this run, obviously. Hope you all have enjoyed. Regardless of how I felt after the first failed attempt of this run, that ended on a pretty strong note. So, as I said, hope you all have enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.